Hey guys, this is Shaldaris, and I'm here today to make a guide about farming an herb lore in Runescape. A way to go and farm some herbs really quickly and make some good money. So first things first, I'm going to go through my inventory that I take with me with all my herb runs. The first thing is a spottier cape. You can use a spotted cape too. It makes you more lightweight, so you don't use as much energy while you're running around. I use an elemental battle staff to use for runes for teleports. I either use my Silverhawk boots or lightweight boots for this, and that works like the spottier cape. This Explorer's Ring 3 you get from doing the easy through medium, or beginner through medium tasks in Lumbridge, and it makes it so that you can port right to the cabbage patch below the plot in Falador. This is a sign of the porter. Now what this does is when you pick an herb or other kinds of items too, then it automatically teleports it to your bank and uses up a charge. So I've got one equipped and I've got a couple extras in my inventory. I've got my herb seeds, got my ectophile. You get this from finishing the Ghosts Ahoy quest, and it teleports you just right over by the farming patch that's by Port Phasmatis. I've got my herb seeds. This is a Juju farming potion. Now it gives you a 33% chance to get an extra herb every time you pick it. Now this does not work with Sign of the Porter, so it'll put them in your inventory, you'll see. And then law runes for teleports. And this Juju teleport spirit bag, you can get them from this guy right here, this Betamax guy. He sells them for 2,000 a piece, and it teleports you over to the herblore habitat. And I think some of those herbs you can start planting at like in the 50s somewhere, but you can't do a whole lot with them before you get 70 hunter. So we're going to go there too. The one plot we're not going to go to is the one out in the wilderness. There is a sword, a wilderness sword you can get for doing some tasks that can teleport you to it if you're interested in that, but I just don't bother with it. Alright, so let's get started. First thing I do is go over here to Trollheim. Now this herb patch up here you need to do a quest for, My Big Arms Adventure. But when you do, it unlocks this plot on the top of the roof, and the herbs in this plot can't get diseased, so they won't die. So sometimes I will use a garden potion, which increases your farming by 3 levels, and plant higher level herb seeds than I can actually do, because I know they're not going to die. It's a little bit of a walk, but it's really not that bad. It's probably the longest walk we've got. If you don't have this quest unlocked, you might want to start by the Catherby lodestone. That's actually the last place we'll go before going to the herblore habitat. Alright, so it's this ladder right over here. Let me just run around. Alright, so now we get over here to the leprechaun. Take out some super compost. And actually, I'm going to take one more. Alright, now we drink our potion. And we get going. Watch our ports. Okay, so we used all of that. Now we're going to just teleport over here. And this farming plot is just right over here. You always want to use super compost if you can with your herbs, because it makes it so they can last for 2 more picks. Also, it reduces their chances of getting diseased. Watermelons are good. You can put them in your super compost, your bin to mix super compost. Also, you can put herbs there. So if you have low level herbs that aren't worth very many money, that you're growing, then that's a good way to go too. Alright, so we're done here. Now we cabbage port. And this one's really close. Oh, we need to put another one of these on. Oh, you know what? I forgot my crystal teleport seed, so I guess we're not going to include the Briffindas herb patch in this one. That's alright. Just go down to our dome. Okay. I'll run up this way. There's this plot over here. We're just worrying about the herbs this time because we have this timer over here. And we want to make sure we get through all the herbs before that. If you want to come back and do the allotment plots afterwards, that's always great too. These nasturtiums here, if they're fully grown, they'll prevent watermelon from getting disease. So once you get to that level, it's really good to put those in here to farm your super compost. Alright, so now we go to the herby home teleport. I'm really running low on space, so I'm going to deposit some of these buckets. This one's right here. Okay. The reason I like to go to this place last is because it has a bank. That way, if I do start getting a little bit full, it's quick to go and deposit my herbs before I go to the herblore habitat. We've still got 2 minutes for that. That's plenty of time. Deposit all these, get rid of that bucket, why not? And teleport bag. This is the herblore habitat. You can buy seeds for this place from this guy. I'm buying Shengo right now. There's 2 herb plots in here. I'm going to climb over this vine. You build this habitat in here and put different things to attract different Jadinkos that you catch and mix with these potions. Ah, those ones died. Oh well. Okay. I need 2 more. There's also a deposit box over here in the corner if you get too full while you're here. The Jadinkos you're really after are over here, but you have to put a hunter potion on your bush to make them spawn. And this is where you go to make juju potions. I go over here. 45 seconds, that's plenty of time. The porters don't work on these either, but the farming potion does. Oh, oops. And there you go, that's all of those. So I'm not going to make it to the prif in time, but we'll go over there anyways. I had a crystal teleport seed, I could have done it instantly and maybe been able to get through all of them in time. So this is proof enough. Our herb plot is over this way. This one might not be able to get diseased either, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I just got to this place recently. It's over here. So here's the other place right here. And that's just about it. So, once you get all this done, for whatever herb that you're farming, you want to go and look up what different kinds of potions you can make with it, and what one is the most cost efficient to make. And once you do that, you want to go to the GE and buy your secondary ingredients usually. Come on. Oh, it needs to be raked again. Okay. So there's that. Now we go to the Grand Exchange. And I have three different setups in here, loadouts, that I can use. One is to clean my herbs. See, I wonder how much we got. So, about 50. It's not too bad. 50 herbs in 5 minutes. Plus our herbivore habitat ones too.
For a crisp winter day, load up the sled and head out to find the perfect spot. The sound of the auger cuts through the air as you break through the
and then I have one that puts them together. And then obviously the other one puts the secondary ingredient in.
Make sure you're ready for those days on the ice.
It doesn't take a whole lot of time. Then you can go and sell them and make some money. So yeah, that's about what I can think of for now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.